So before Ben Shalom comes on, right, this is serious. I want you to be strategic with your questioning for
tickets.
For my tickets.
All right, cool.
Right, he has sort of promised me, but he's been a little bit hesitant as to completely confirm.
Just quickly, if he says
don't put him on yet.
if he's going to charge you, will you
stick it? Pay for tickets?
No, we charge you like half price.
No, charge half price.
Buy one get one free.
No,
all right.
No, let me tell you now. Ghosting don't pay for nothing. All right, I get him free, and then he'll want a favour, and down the line I go, of course you can, Mr. S. You can have what you want.
I'll be strategic with it.
Okay, make sure you're clever with it. All right. Are you going to ask for yours or not?
No.
Okay, fine.
I've already got mine over Eddie.
Oh, yeah, so that's the other side of it. Is he ready, our next guest? I'm looking at... There's confusion in the gallery. What? All good. Right, Chris Eubank Jr. will fight Conor Benn in their long-awaited showdown on April the 26th at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The UK Press Tour ahead of the fight kicks off in Manchester tonight. And we're delighted to be joined by the CEO of Boxer and Chris Eubank's promoter, Ben Shalom. Ben, good evening. Oh, he's not there. Ben, are you there? Ben, can you hear me? Ben Shalom.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Now we can. There was
no,
a problem with the line.
Can't hear me.
Oh, we can. Can you hear us, Ben? He can't.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
But there's a delay.
But can you hear? Can you hear me? I don't think.
I can.
Okay. There's a big delay. You're okay with it? It's a big delay. Too long.
I'm okay with it.
Too long. Can we get him on a telephone? Can we do it old school style, please? Can we drop the whatever that was? Listen, it's a big fight, this one, right? Who do you think out of the two promoters? We spoke to Eddie before, and we're going to speak to Ben in just a moment. Who do you think will be more confident about their boy coming through?
I think Ben with Chris Eubank Jr.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Just
Just bigger man, isn't he?
Well, they're going to be fighting at the same weight, effectively.
But, my only concern is, and Spencer's one of the best in the business, when you talk about when he sees a fighter on the scales, and he said, for the first Liam Smith fight, he said that Chris Eubank Jr. looked dead on the scales, like completely drained of energy. Yep. If he looks like that, then I think he'll get beat. I think it's easier to put the weight on and use it rather than kind of drain your body to make weight.
They're fighting at 160, right, which is effectively middleweight. Conor Benn usually fights at 147 and Eubank's 168. Yeah. But I would imagine it's easier to go up than take off.
Yes, I agree with you. So,
right?
But I still think Eubank's the bigger. But, it's going to be some fight. Ferocious, isn't it?
It is going to be ferocious. I just can't imagine Conor Benn. Conor Benn's never lost a fight. I haven't got it in front of me. Hold on. No, and Eubank's lost 3, is that right? Yeah, he's lost 3.
Yeah, but you look at a couple of the ones he's lost, Eubank Jr. Oh, then he got beat by Jules Groves, didn't he?
Who?
Eubank Jr.
Yeah. Liam Smith was the last person to beat him,
Billy Joe Saunders early on.
That's right, they're the 3.
Yeah.
Oh, we know our stuff, don't we? We don't have that written down. We genuinely don't have that written down. I'm just hoping to get... Have we got anything? There he is, he's there. Let's say hello to Ben Shalom. Ben, are you there?
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Old school telephones. They work, they're the best, aren't they, Ben?
Andy, I've not forgotten about you. I've got a couple of tickets ready. It's just we're about to go on sale.
Ben, when you said a couple, you should have seen his face.
Do you mean 4, Ben?
No, I know he's asked for 4, but 2. I promise you, these are like gold dust. So you owe me for even getting 2 for you.
Can he buy the other 2?
Why is he sulking?
He's sulking. Honestly, he's a disgrace.
Ben, I just don't want to upset the other 2. It's
even my uncle asked me for 4. I said I can't get you 4.
Right. You can buy my 2. Ben, that's very kind. I'll gladly take them. That's really, really kind of you. I appreciate that. But listen, let's not talk about me as much as I want to talk about me. Let's talk about this fight. We had Eddie Hearn on earlier on, and I'll ask you the question I just asked Ben. I said, which one of the 2 promoters do you think will fancy their boy more? He said you. Is that how you feel going into this?
Yeah, 100%. This is a foregone conclusion in my eyes. Wow. I think as long as Chris trains properly, as long as he doesn't take this for granted, as long as he's fully locked in, this will be an exhibition. I believe that. I think it's an amazing stage for Chris Eubank Jr. to perform and to make a massive statement.
Ben, now this is going to be a bit of a crazy question, but you'll understand why I'm asking it. In some respects, right, is this fight bigger than a world title fight?
This is, honestly, I was just saying it on my way into Manchester. So we sent out the invites very late last night. We had a lot to do for the media. I got here and it's like the amount of the size of the crowd outside. I mean, we did Calm Brook in this very building 2 years ago, and that was massive. But this is just ridiculous. Honestly, it's ridiculous. I've never been involved, I think, in a fight that's going to generate as much attention as this one.
What annoys me sometimes in a fight, you'll have 2 fighters saying they hate each other, And then at the final bell, they give each other a little hug and they give each other a lot of respect, which is nice, right? I just feel with these two, there's genuine hatred.
Yeah, no, look, the first one was called Born Rivals. The reason it was called Born Rivals was because of the fathers, was because of the story, was because of that. But the past 2.5 years has created so much drama, so much animosity, so much hatred between the two of them. It was a very dark period for Chris, that period. And I remember speaking to him during that period. He'd had issues with a personal life. He'd ended up crashing the weight to make that ridiculous weight clause that was involved in the first fight. He then bounced it, he then had a fight cancelled, didn't get paid a penny, then bounced into another camp with Liam Smith, and we know what happened there. He managed to correct that. But this took a lot out of him and a lot out of his career. And so for him, it's personal. And he's been waiting for this moment for a long time. And as you say, for the fans, not only do you have the history of this being Eubank Ben 3, because it really does feel like that, you also have two guys that have a lot of history together and want to smash each other up.
I know that, of course, you can't look too far forward and you've got to take this fight, and there is a rematch clause, but I was reading this morning about Turki Al-Sheikh talking about the winner of this fight, and I'm guessing he means after the rematch, could have a possible fight of Canelo. Is that a real possibility, do you think?
I think it is for Chris. I think I love his excellency, and that just shows his confidence in who's gonna win this fight and who's gonna win this rematch. Because there's no way he can really mean that Conor Benn's gonna fight Canelo Alvarez. I mean, I think what we're lining up, what we're hoping for, is that we take care of Conor Benn and then we move on to the fight that Chris has always wanted, which is that big Canelo fight. I truly believe that will happen with his support early next year.
Okay, Ben, listen, for the time being, thanks so much for coming on. Thanks for the tickets. Are they proper ringside? I'm not with the public, am I?
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Oh, I like that, Ben. I like that. Keep it. Don't tell him, Ben. Don't tell him.
Ben, I'm not insured.
No, you'll get looked after. Don't worry.
If there's a big punch in the first round, will I get covered in blood?
Oh, is that what you want?
Yeah, I want to be that close.
I'll get you in with the corner team then. You can carry the spit bucket for Chris Eubank.
I don't need to be that close.
I like where this is going.
Ben, listen, a real pleasure as always. Thanks so much, pal, for that. But genuinely, I said it to Eddie, I'm so excited about this fight. It's going to be absolutely incredible. So thanks for your time, pal. Oh, he's gone. Here you go. Just put the phone down.
That wasn't too.
That wasn't a good ending, was it? It was really nice as well.
I think you're going to be in the.
Well, see, this is my problem. What do I do?
Just go and sit wherever he puts you.
I can't, mate. I'd rather go home.
Oh, listen to him. I don't think you could be ringside for this.
Of course, he won't let me down. I'll tell you what, you get a ticket and I'll wave. You'll be behind me.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.